Welcome everyone. This is gonna focus. We're gonna focus. There we go. All right. Okay. Let me sip some water, burn some sage, and then we're gonna get into it with Amina and special guest. Special guest Rumi. Turn this down a little. Okay. I hate getting ashes on my table, but I need to sage really quick. Send some blessings and cleansing energy out to you all. All right. Well, today was an interesting channeling, to say the least. I've been reaching out to Rumi for a few days. Before I even jump into everything, welcome to Beliefs Podcast, a part of Get Into It with Amina, where we question things that a lot of people are thinking, but they are afraid to ask. And I also channel those that I feel hold the answers or the divine, period. So I hope I'm not freezing up. Maybe I need to be up a little higher. Because my hands were looking choppy to me. When they look like that, usually I'm freezing up. Okay. So Rumi is very interesting. Really, when I tried to tap into Rumi, it was like one overall message: oneness with the divine. Become love and one with your creator was the overall message. There really wasn't anything else added. I was even told I could come back another time, like I should come back another time, but that was the message that needed to go out right then. So, and also to share information. So, Rumi, or Jalal al-Din Muhammad, was a great Sufi mystic and poet that lived like over 800 years ago. And he wrote in the Persian language, sometimes Arabic. Excuse me. His writings have influenced mystical thought, literature throughout the Muslim world in the 13th century. He was a great, and this he really wants to emphasize the importance of the Sufi whirling, or people call it the Dervish whirling, but he is the creator pretty much of that. And Murakaba. Murakaba is trying to, or becoming pure of heart, like so you could be more one with God, if that makes sense. And he practiced Maturidi theology. However, Sufism, also known as Sunni, is considered a branch of Islam as well. So he believed in oneness of God by living fully through love. And that was the overall concept of Sufism, to become one with Source. The Sufi whirling, he felt a transcendental union with God. Then, through Muraqabah, a person watches over their heart and their soul to gain insight into one's relation with their creator and their surroundings. And that was a quote from something I was reading. So I find it so intriguing, and this is the first time in a long time that a way of living or belief system has intrigued me to where I'm like, I want to study. I want to know more. Um, Maybe it's a past lifetime connection. I don't know, but I've been really, really drawn to Sufi culture, Sufism. Um, but that's just me. I don't know. I just Yeah, that's just me. That could be some of you guys too. Anyway, Rumi pretty much just wanted to share that at this time, at least. And hopefully it resonates for every person that hears this message in the way that it's supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to study Sufism or Sunni, or maybe you're supposed to maybe even convert. Maybe you're just supposed to learn from the Sufi whirling or something. Who knows? It's going to resonate differently for different people. I'm still not happy with this, the way my hands look. Please write in the comments if I am freezing up. Okay? Okay, so that's for my folks seeing this live. So since Rumi's overall message was so brief, I'm gonna jump right to my questions. So one of them were, could we get 3 tips for living a life of love in connection with the divine? What are 3 things we must know as light workers, or we must practice as light workers, or avoid or do? Just 3 tips. Okay, we have Knight of Cups reversed. Four of Wands. And the, nope. What is this one? I think I got it backwards. Hold on. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay. Let me see this real quick. Number 10. I don't remember what that is. Now, I only pull these cards out when I'm about to channel a higher light energy or the divine. Oh, okay. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Got it. All right, so pretty much the first tip we got here with the Knight of Cups reversed is number 1, your love has to be sincere. Your first tip. If you want to live a life of love in connection with the divine, your love has to be sincere. The Knight of Cups, when the Knight of Cups comes forward, he's romance, he's passion, he's compassion, he's professing, he's emotionally available. But when he's reversed, he's not. He's all of the opposite of that. So one of the first tips is to avoid the insincerity. And it's not that easy to be all light and love all the time. And that's not to say that's what the Knight of Cups is light and love all the time, you know. But what the Knight of Cups represents is the ability to express themselves emotionally and sincerely. So that would be the first tip. Let me sip some water. The second one has to do with stability, building. The Four of Wands is usually a marriage, just a foundation being built, stability. I'm also hearing working together to build. The second tip is you have to be willing to work as one. There has to be a new foundation built. Hearing what everything has been grown from, ideas, belief systems, religions. They pretty much stem from the same basic idea. And at this time, in order to be connected all as one to the divine, there is a need for a new foundation to be built. And you have to be willing to do the work. And sincerely loving it while you're doing it. Lastly, with the Wheel of Fortune here, you have to be willing. You have to be willing to clear your karma. That's to say, you have to be willing to be at the bottom, rock bottom, experience it, so that when you're at the top of the Wheel of Fortune again, you'll never look down on those at the bottom because you've been there. You have to be willing to clear your karma, to go through experiences that will build wisdom, almost in a way of like, I lost the thought. Building wisdom. That's like, it was leading me to something else though. But you get my point. You get my point. All right. So, my second question for Rumi. Ooh, Rumi. I said Rumi. Lord. You know, it's crazy. I was looking at Rumi, my video yesterday. An old one. And she was singing she was conceited. And she had a reason. I don't know why I feel like that song should be, at least the chorus, should be our anthem for the next few years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying be conceited, but I don't know. Just love on yourself. Ooh, look at cards flying out. Just love on yourself. I think that's the greatest love of all, because you are a part of the divine. How can you love the divine but not love yourself? So be conceited. I look too good for these papers. I can't remember it now. Anyway, all right, let me stop rambling. So my second question was advice for light workers about life. They need to be aware of, what does that say? When hope dwindles. Advice for light workers about life. They need to know when hope dwindles. Because I don't know if you read or not, but I don't even remember. Did I put it in the description? The reading from Rumi. Oh, The reading from Rumi is for worn-out light workers ready to quit. So this reading is for you if you're here, okay? Because I've been there and I know how it feels to be like, I give up. Like, maybe this ain't for me. Not saying I'm going to the dark side or nothing, but like that feeling of going from being a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a heavy player in the game to just saying, just make me a pawn, cause I don't want to do this. You know, I'm tired. Okay. Advice for light workers about life they need to be aware of when hope dwindles. Okay. So the first card we have is the Six of Cups. Sorry, Six of Pentacles. So the first advice is just continue to give. I don't know what to tell you. Continue to be of service even when hope dwindles. That's the first message. Don't worry about what you're getting back because you're going to eventually get back what you put out. However, if your heart isn't in it, you're not going to reap those blessings. So that's why it leads me back to what Rumi was saying before about being sincere. If you truly love what you do, you won't be worried about the get back that so much. You'll be having such a good time giving. All right, we have the Ten of Swords. So you're also being told that you're gonna go through a lot of stuff, and you're gonna go through a lot of moments where you just feel like everybody's against me, nobody supports me, or I just can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore, But you're still gonna keep it moving with all them swords. Just keep moving forward. Yeah, because you got Ace of Wands here. No, not Ace of Wands, sorry. Six of Wands here, which is success. It's 2 6s. 6 of Wands. You did it. You succeeded. So yeah, even though you may go through moments of hopelessness, you may go through moments where you feel like you're giving more than you're getting back. If your heart's in it, you will still be okay. You will still survive. So, what is this? Oh, let me check this one. 9. I know what it is, but I don't know. I know, but I'm not trusting myself. Okay. The Hermit. I knew that was going to show up somewhere when we're talking about light workers. You need to also be aware that light workers, the journey can be a lonely one. Just like the Hermit. You can find yourself having to spend a lot of time alone. Okay? But the thing is, when you're spending that time alone, how are you using that time? Are you sulking in depression, or are you searching for that next spiritual growth spurt? Are you looking for that the truth? I just felt like they wanted to be together. Yeah. Okay. And then last but not least, looks like the Queen of Swords. Nope, 0. This is the Fool. You have to be willing to trust. You have to have faith and just take the leaps. Even when your hope is about to dwindle. When your hope's about to dwindle is when you're supposed to trust most of all. Trust that whatever change is taking place, you're going to be okay. You know, whatever transformation is taking place. Because out of those wounds and that pain will emerge a butterfly. So your advice is when you're feeling hopeless, retreat. Take some time to yourself. You'll be all right. Then reemerge and keep doing what you've been doing. You're a light worker. It just is what it is. Okay. Those are the questions for Rumi. So I'm going to move into his reading that I channeled for you guys. For worn out light workers ready to quit, I have 4 pals here. 4 pals that will hopefully keep you in the game. Hold on, my cards just fell. Maybe Rumi had more to say. I went to put these away, they fell. But like I said, I got the vibe of come again. So maybe next week I'll do Rumi another channeling. So let me spread these out. These have been set up for a minute. I have no idea what is under what, man. Yeah, and now that I've done scrambled them up from how I had them set up, I'm really like mind boggled. So I use my Sufi Tarot cards, Sufi Wisdom Oracle, Rumi's Oracle, and Wisdom of the Oracle to do this reading, as well as we're going to use Keep Calm and Trust God as your top cards to pick because of Rumi's very strong connection, in fact, oneness with the divine. So I'm going to do this live for you and give each pal a card, and that is how you will choose your pal based off of your connection to the top card. Okay, this one wants to come. May the Lord direct your hearts into God's love and Christ's perseverance. Wow. May the Lord direct your hearts into God's love and Christ's perseverance. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Grace and peace be yours in abundance. Grace and peace be yours in abundance. I hope you can see clearly. Well, anyway, I'm reading it. Pile number 3. When odds are 1 in a million, be that one. I like that. When odds are 1 in a million, be that one. And for pile 4, commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Okay, taking a deep breath to your mouth. Exhale out all that no longer serves you. And choose your pal. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I'm going to start with pile number 4. Let me make sure it's out the way. All right. So if you chose pile number 1, trying to remember how many cards I have in these. Okay. I might not have to move everything. This is 2, 3, 4. Stay there. 3. Okay. So you were drawn to may the Lord direct your hearts into God's love and Christ's perseverance. That, I love that. And on the back it says, Jesus said, I am with you always to the very end of the age. So you may find that you have a strong connection to Jesus Christ, maybe in a lineage, maybe in religion. Might want to do more research on the Ascended Master. And may you have the perseverance that Christ had. Maybe you feel that you persevered quite a lot, light worker. So direct your heart into God's love. Okay? That's a part of the advice there. All right. So what's draining your energy, light worker? Why do you feel like you want to quit? A leg up. You feel like you ain't got no support, no help. It's coming. It's coming in. You're about to get a little bit of support and some help. You know this journey is a lonely one, and look where you at. You in the Arctic. You in the cold. Ain't too many people gonna rush out there to help you with your mission. So this means you spend some times where you gotta be. There's times where you have to be in the dark, and you have to remember in those times to cleanse, because being a light worker, you're around a lot of people whose energies you take in, you take on, and that doesn't mean you're a healer, by career. It just means maybe you travel a lot. Maybe the office you work in is busy. Maybe you're just someone who you go places and you're around a lot of people who are drawn to your magnetic energy, and you take on a lot of their shit. And then you're like, I'm doing it all alone. Yeah, because everybody loads their shit onto you because you're going to carry it for them. So you're about to not only get some help with some of your stuff, but you're also going to get some help with dropping a few burdens that aren't your own. You see, she only taking care of her own. She's not carrying a whole bunch of other people's stuff or bears stuff. All right, so that's what's draining your energy. You're doing too much for other people and you feel unsupported, or it's not an equal give and take. But I'm hearing that's going to change soon. Okay, what do you need to release? We have the 10 of Cups. And, okay, they both came through reverse. And the 3 of Cups. So, my dear Power One Light workers, you have to release some friends, or quotation marks, friends. People that you thought were your buddies. No good. They're not there for you emotionally. Yeah, you need to release all those who are not supportive of you emotionally, who, when you get into your emotions or you're going through something that is emotionally draining to you and you turn for assistance, it doesn't come. And just look how that's all connected. This goes right over here. This is emotional contentment, happiness, 10 of Cups, but it was reversed. 3 of Cups, celebrating with some close buds, and that was reversed. So there's a need for you to see where you're not being emotionally fulfilled or just feel neglected, and release those people because they're toxic triggers for you. Yeah, and why keep people around that make you feel that way? Family or not family, okay? Long term, I knew her since I was 2-year-old friend or not, it doesn't matter. It's about you right now, my light worker. All right, we need you. So, something encouraging that you need to know. Simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. So, something encouraging you need to know is that things are shifting and changing. Look around you. Notice things that have shifted and changed. Notice if you got an opportunity to get a promotion at work, or if you got a raise, or if your kids are doing really good in school, or if you went to the doctor and got a good checkup. Just simple pleasures, things that just make you feel good. Go sit by a lake, a park, read a book, watch a movie, and start to recognize all how beautiful these moments are, how calming. You're gonna get many more of them, okay? Many more with the leg up that's coming in. But you have to recognize what you have already, okay? And lastly, how can you recharge quickly and revive hope when you feel low? And this is your Rumi card. And it says, Dance of the Divine Feminine. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow. The universe esteems you capable of more than being sure-footed and sensible. You can whirl and stumble, inspired by the music of the spheres. There is big magic for you to weave this lifetime. Prosaic priorities inherited from the world are stuff and nonsense. Give up the mainstays that drain your heart. Ask your soul what matters most and attend to that. Wow. I don't think I could say it better than Rumi. I'm going to leave that right there. That's what I got for you, my pal ones. I'm going to take a bathroom break and be back in like 2 minutes. Probably quicker than that. All right, I'm back. I'm back. And I did wash my hands. So I just wrapped up a great read for pile number one. We're going to move on to pile number two now. On pile number ones, if you're new here though, remember to like the video and subscribe. Love you so much. My light working family. I appreciate all of the support. I've been wanting to tell you guys I love the comments. Keep them coming. You know, it lets me know what you like. It lets me know what to keep doing. I also enjoy meeting you guys because a lot of you do some interesting things. And if you know me, you know I'm always down for collabos. Or even just brainstorming and giving ideas to each other for what each other could do, you know, to better what they're doing. Tongue twister, but it made sense. Okay, so if you were drawn to number two, which was grace and peace be yours in abundance. Yes. And the back of your card says, the name of the Lord is a strong fortress. The godly run to him and are safe. Grace and peace be yours in abundance. You don't have anything to worry about. My pal 2 light worker, we're all covered and protected. However, there's something about your karma or your vibration, like, that is just clear. So there's like an added peacefulness or energy that's coming towards you or that you just rock in all the time. More power to you. That's great. But you're about to get some more in abundance. So there's no need for you to worry. You are considered one of the godly. Of course, we are all God's children at the end of the day. At least that's what I believe. But you have been putting in the work. You've been doing the work. Therefore, your vibrations is very strong at this time, or it's getting strong. And a lot of you are probably going, what work? I ain't been doing nothing. Putting in work is like different aspects of work you have to do in your spiritual growth. Maybe you've been going through experiences and really taking the time to assess them and learn from them. Maybe you've been meditating more. Maybe you decided I'm gonna watch what I'm eating, my health. Maybe you know, I'm gonna spend time with friends more and have a day where I just have fun. I play with my kids or with kids in general. That type of thing. You've been doing the work necessary to clear karma and energy and flip your vibe. So let's see what else you got. What's draining your energy, light worker? Treasure Island. You have your sights set on a goal or expectation that feels elusive to you. It feels like you feel like I get so close and then it's out of reach again. It's almost like I'm hearing there are other treasures. Don't waste all your energy chasing after one dream. And for all you know, for some of you, I'm hearing you already reached Treasure Island, but because it's not as you expected it to be, you don't even realize it. That's deep. Okay. What do you need to release, light worker? Oh, we got the Ten of Swords coming through. And Wali, the Chariot. So, my light worker, what do you need to release? Whatever has hurt you in the past, and this chase towards whatever this goal is. It does look like you could successfully reach it. Yeah, it's upright, it's a chariot, but there's some things that have to be in balance with this black and white. They have to be balanced. They can't be going in two different directions. They have to be going in the same direction at the same speed for you to get to whatever it is you're trying to get to. And up to this point, there's a need for some balance. Where the balance is missing or lacking, I'd rather say, is in dealing with past wounds, betrayals, you know, times where you were hurt, times where you were devastated, times where you had nothing or you felt like you had nothing. To reach your treasure island, and when you feel worn out and ready to quit, go over these past experiences for once. You see how her head is down, she ain't looking? Face. I don't want to say face your demons, but face your triggers, face your pain. Then you can let it go. Okay, because even if you reach that treasure, you're going to still be feeling like that. So you have to release that first. Okay, so that's probably why it feels like you're almost there, but you can't reach it. It's coming. You're getting there. You here. Something encouraging you need to know. You are unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. So my light worker, you're special. You're very unique. That's what makes you special. And you just need to know that. Whenever you feel like quitting, know that, oh man, if you drop out, of the journey. There won't be anybody else like you doing what you do, how you would do it on God's mission anymore. So think about it like that. We need you, okay? All right. And how can you recharge quickly and revive hope? And this is your Rumi card. Very beautiful. And it says sacred union. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. The divine has been seducing you with love and beauty, and now in your surrendered state, you seduce the divine. You are calling such passionate devotion to your cause, such clever and capable assistance, such graceful intervention, the divine cannot resist your true inner beauty. Be bold. Claim the love, divine connection, and support that are your sacred birthright. And this is talking about a sacred union with God. Okay? So, how can you recharge quickly and revive your hope? Connect to the divine, because right now the divine is like just pouring as much support, love, and beauty on you at this time. In this, I guess, surrendered state, you're pretty much, you surrendered here. You give up. Okay? But don't give up. You're weird because you're like, I don't want to say weird, you're unique. And like it's like you give up but you don't. You give up but you don't. That's good though, because I'm the same way. All right, that's what I got for you, my pal. Twos. I hope it resonated in some way with you. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. And know that I'm sending you so much love and light and encouragement. Please don't quit. Don't give up. Don't give in. You're stronger than that. All right, we're going to move on to pal 3. What's that? My fingers on this hand have always been weird. Like, I cannot. Okay, sorry. Complaining about the inflexibility of my hands. That's why lives for me are nuts, because I'm a rambler. Okay. So, my pal 3s, your card says when odds are 1 in a million, be that one. Yeah. And the other side of your card says, blessed are those whose hope is in the Lord their God. Wow. Keep your hope, keep your your hope on the divine, like you've been doing. You're blessed at this time. You are going to be that one. You're going to be that one that beats the odds. And yeah, gonna do something special, my pal 3s. Yeah, I feel it. In fact, it's making me kind of excited, like it happened already for you. All right, so what's draining your energy? A change in the wind. So what's draining you right now is that things are going in a totally different direction than what you expected, and you're stressing out. And I don't mean like drastically going in a different direction. A change in the wind. It just feels like not feeling like you're not moving. Feeling like you're carrying a lot and losing a lot at the same time. Yeah. Waiting for a change in the wind, in fact, can also be draining. Constantly in your head, this gives me airy energy, air, like thinking, swords energy, really in your head a lot at this time, and that's what's draining you. All right. So what do you need to release? Mahout. Wow, you need to do a complete release. This is the death card um, for death and rebirth. So you need to completely let this change manifest. In fact, go to it. And the Eight of Cups, however, this came out reversed. What do you need to release? Whatever you are afraid to walk away from. With the Eight of Cups reversed, that talks about someone who has walked away from something, but they're constantly looking back because they're not sure. They're scared that they might make the wrong choice. You know, it's not even that they're not sure. They're afraid they'll make the wrong choice, or they're afraid that whatever they're walking away from, they're hurting, you know, and they don't want to be the cause of anyone's pain. So you're being told here pretty much you need to release that. You need to walk away. You need to go through your transformation, that change that's coming in, said you could be that one in a million. Wow, that was pretty blunt, your read so far, my pal threes. Something encouraging you need to know. Return to joy. We are here to experience joy. Yeah, you're in your head so much you're forgetting to have fun. When's the last time you could say you had fun? Name a fun event you've been to recently. Can you? Can you? Even a fun time. Maybe you could think of a moment, a second, but a fun time where you said, this is what I'm gonna go do to have fun, or this is what I want to do today to have fun. Even if it's as little as going to the park with your kids and playing with them. Have you had fun? Have you gotten on a sliding board in a while? Have you gotten on a swing? Think about it. It's time for you to stop being so business, 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 business. I feel that for you. Or schedule, work, and return to having fun. Also, take note that whatever you're doing consistently to keep your mind off of, I feel like whatever you got to walk away from, um, make sure that that brings you joy. Return to the things that bring you joy. I feel like this is like you're going forward, but at the same time, you're going down a tunnel for a minute just to remember things you used to do that made you excited, happy, fun, joy, and you're gonna start doing those again, or you should. That's your encouragement there. All right, and how can you recharge quickly and revive your hope when it's down? This is your message from Rumi. Sacred convergence. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to progress. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part. Take your steps. You cannot remain in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in the frequency of love. Wow. I swear, I feel like this pile was talking to me. Anybody else who's drawn to this pile was good. Because I've been feeling like I've been dwelling on the frequency of fear for a minute now. And I've been trying to fight it. That's a confession moment right here. I've been trying to really fight it. And if you ask me what the fear is about, it's like a two-sided fear. On one side, there's a fear of success and not being able to handle it, being overwhelmed by it. And then on the other side, it's a fear of not succeeding and failing. And, you know, and I've had this fear before. It's been a constant for me. I hope that anybody else, you know, who goes through that, you know, you do have some kind of tools that you can use to calm it down and eventually get rid of it. Because I ain't gonna be afraid forever. There's been times I wasn't afraid, and that's another thing you need to remember. Moments where you accomplished, moments where you did the deed, did the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And if you can remember those times, that diminishes fear. It's like, what am I afraid of? I rocked it before, I did it before, you know. And then eventually you just start falling back onto fear. This is a shocker for me, but this is happening with the seasons. I see, um, where I go through it. It's whenever I'm reinventing myself and then I'm nervous, like, will they love me? you know, so so yeah, and then you get scared and then you start being stupid and looking on social media what other people are doing and you mess up your path, instead of focusing on you. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, and that's my advice to you too. And I hope you found something that resonated with you in this reading enough that you give me a thumbs up, and that if you're new here, you subscribe to this wonderful, peaceful, vibing channel, okay, that welcomes light workers of all shapes, sizes, genders, nationalities, races, whatevers. Okay, if you of the light, you're welcome. And on that note, I'm gonna say peace out to Pal 3 and welcome Pal 4. If I do that, I always feel like I'm saying 8. So, okay, 4. All right, so you were drawn to commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. That's dope too. So, pretty much just this is what I want, this is what I do. Here, God, you handle that, and let me know the steps I gotta take, and God takes care of that for you. You pretty much being carried. And we have on the other side, optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. Nothing can be done without hope and confidence. That's a quote by Helen Keller. So commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Mm. All right, my light worker. So what's draining your energy then? Breathe. You ain't been using your tools. You haven't been meditating. You ain't been praying. Taking a pause, a breather, visualization, meditative dancing, some steam work. Like you ain't been doing. You ain't been doing your stuff, and you might be overworking yourself too. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. You got that? If you don't, write it in the comments. I'll break it down for you more. You another blunt read, just like path 3. Pretty straightforward. This is what's draining your energy. You are not stopping and breathing. What do you need to release? Well, we got the Ace of Wands here so far. Not a near nothing. Wow. What else? Yeah. Sharke Falak. This is the Wheel of Fortune here. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. Sharke Falak. If I didn't, my apologies. Um, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands, Power 4. God got you right now. All you need to do is sit in meditation and send your vibes what you want, and you good. You got a major opportunity that's coming in. Your fortune has flipped. You have cleared karma. Um, yeah, you looking like good money right now. So the only thing that could drain you is when you're not meditating, when you're not pausing, when you're overworking yourself. All right, something encouraging you need to know. Listen to advice. Guidance is needed to cross the ocean of life. So you may have someone in your life who advises you. You may get your advice from somewhere, whatever the case may be. You may even get advice that just comes into your head, like boop boop boop. A channel moment and a download actually. And listen to it, and listen to your own advice I'm hearing as well. Listen to your little, nudges. Listen to your intuition. It's really, 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 really powerful at this time. And really, really connecting to your crown and your heart and your throat. Just feels like your third eye is really open and on point and clear. So listen to your intuition. Okay. How can you recharge quickly and revive hope? Besides meditate, because it looked pretty simple there. This is your message from Rumi. Cosmic heart. I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. For life to work out with perfect synchronicity and generous grace, there's nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise, ready for a love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. Why are you here today, Lightworker? Why are you here today, Powerful? Why are you here today? Because all you need to do is meditate right now. Breathe. Maybe you're trying to do a little too much. You need to know how to really set up a schedule for yourself because you got a lot of great opportunities coming in. You're doing something it feels like you're very passionate about and it's growing. It is growing. The wheel of fortune is turning. Stay in a good vibration and everything will continue to flow. Okay, listen to the advice you're getting. Maybe this is advice to listen to this advice today. All right, because you've been through a lot of stuff and you still are good. You've learned from your experiences. You're open to learning from your experiences. Okay, cosmic heart, like with the blood clot. Who are you, powerfuls? Let me know in the comments. All right. I hope this resonated with y'all. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Share some of the readings, by the way, y'all. You know, there may be some people who don't even know we here, who may need some of this, guidance. And on that note, I want to say peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe. Please check out the description and think about signing up for Feel the Shift. You will not regret it. We start April 16th. It's every Sunday and Wednesday. You don't miss a thing. It's recorded. You see the replay. You can download it so you have it for life. 3 months of bliss, of healing, of loving, of living with the Light Tribe from Steam Holistic Arts. All right, y'all. Get into it with Amina.